The hell is this?
The human whose name is written in this note shall die. This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. Therefore, people sharing the same name will not be affected. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Strange. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to try it out. Or I guess technically it would hurt somebody if I tried it out. Ah, screw it. And perfect. Now I guess we just wait 40 seconds. Well, it doesn't seem to be trending on any social media sites, so yeah, guess it was too good to be true.
With his beaver cap and his checkered tie, let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-ray. Aficionados, Chris. It's a guilty pleasure. Aficionados, Chris. It's a comfort measure. Shine the lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate Gottfried.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today I couldn't be more excited about this review. Today I'm going to be talking about, for me personally, and probably for a lot of other people out there who are a fan of this anime, this was one of my most anticipated Blu-ray releases. I was so excited when I heard that this was coming out. It got delayed when it was originally supposed to come out, I believe around November, December of last year. It's finally available in stores, and it was really worth the wait if you ask me, and I cannot wait to share it with all you guys today. We are going to be talking about not only one of the greatest anime series, but one of my personal favorites, Death Note. Death Note actually comes to us from VIZ Media, the same people responsible for the Pokemon Blu-rays and the Sailor Moon Blu-rays. And well, as they're showing right now, they really know what titles to put out on Blu-ray, and I mean, I can't hide my excitement. I'm just really happy that they finally put this out. There's actually one, much like any VIZ Media title, there's two different versions of it available on Blu-ray. This, what I have right here, is the Omega Edition, which if you ask me, if you're a Death Note fan, this is the version to get. You have a standard Blu-ray edition, which I'll have pictured right here, which is, I believe, about $10 less than the Omega Edition, but if you ask me, which I'll explain with further detail, the extra $10 is certainly worth it. The first thing you've probably noticed because of my lighting is it has a very nice, shiny slip box. Cardboard. It's very glossy. I hope it picks up on the camera. As you can see, it's got a Ryuk. Before we go into the Blu-ray a little more, I just want to talk about Death Note because, as you can see from my excitement and just my big beaming smiles, that I have a lot I want to talk about. Death Note is a very important anime series to me, out right next to Cowboy Bebop, because this was around the time, because I believe this was about 2007 when it was airing on Adult Swim in America. I could be wrong, but it was somewhere around 2007, 2008 when I started watching it. This is when I started to take anime a little more seriously, because when I was a kid I only knew it for, like, you know, the kiddie stuff like the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh! And I liked those when I was a kid, but I never really took much interest in it, especially since a lot of kids in my classes who were like obsessed with anime were just people I didn't really want to hang out with. So it really clouded my judgment towards the genre as a whole. And then one day I was flipping through the channels on Adult Swim, and this happened to catch my eye with that awesome theme song that they started in the beginning, and I became hooked. I loved the story, I loved the characters. Really, if I could explain it to people who've never seen or heard of it, it's kind of like, it's like Dexter, but with more supernatural elements. And that's really all I want to say without spoiling it greatly. The whole series is on Netflix, so if you have a Netflix account, please check it out. It is a great show, and much like Cowboy Bebop and Attack on Titan, it's an anime series I recommend to people who don't really care for anime or just don't watch a lot of it. It's a great series and a great story with great characters all on its own. And moving on from that, this awesome Blu-ray set. I can't express enough how much I love this set. I should mention, with the picture and audio quality looks very good, and that's the thing, is that I've never seen this show in high definition. When I was watching it, you know, standard TV was still, well, the standard. Moving on from that, what we have on the inside and what separates the two versions, this is one thing I gotta mention, is in this, you actually have the first, it's actually backwards like it would be, this little booklet right here contains the first manga, or at least the first story in the manga. So it's kind of like instead of like a typical booklet with information on the Blu-ray and the special features and everything, it's just a read. Like, you get to read the original manga story in here. They have stuff like the Death Note credits in there, like the people who worked on the Blu-ray and, of course, the voice actors on the show. But I've never read the Death Note manga, if you can believe that. I mean, considering there were so many Death Note mangas available at the time, I just never got around to it. I just got so sucked into the show I had no time to read the mangas. But one of these days I'll pick them up and check them out. I think I deserve to do that for the Death Note show. Now, moving on from that with the actual Blu-ray, we'll pull that out. And this isn't a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, I should mention that. This is Blu-ray only. The DVD is sold separately in a different box set. On the front here we have L and Light Yagami with if people have seen the anime, they know the significance of the apple in the background. And what they have in this, they have some pretty good bonus features, which includes interviews with the Japanese creators, a behind-the-scenes footage with English and Japanese voice actors, which for me was great because people know I love watching voice actors in their natural habitats of sorts. So that was a great bonus feature if you ask me. It also includes audio commentary and production art, but the coolest thing, which separates this set from the other one, is actually with the final disc, which includes the 2 feature films on Blu-ray on its own separate disc. The other set doesn't include this. And on the inside we actually have something that I don't see all the time, which is inner artwork, which is a very famous image of Misa, without the lighting, there we go, Misa in her, her getup. So overall, if you couldn't figure it out from my excitement and my just genuine joy of talking about this, I cannot recommend this set enough. If you're a Death Note fan, it is absolutely worth picking up. If you've never seen the anime, first off, check it out. It's on Netflix, like I said, and if you end up liking it, pick up this set. You will not be disappointed. I think it's a great upgrade from the DVD. I mean, anything looks better than a DVD at this point. I think it's a great piece to add to your ever-growing anime collection, and I just can't, I'm at a loss of words, really. I'm very happy with this set, and I'm just really happy to finally have one of my favorite animes on Blu-ray to go on the same shelf as Cowboy Bebop. It makes me very happy. So that's really all I have to say about the Death Note, specifically the Omega Edition Blu-ray Complete Series set. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Whew. Alright. I wonder what's on TV.
Shocking news tonight. The CEO of DreamWorks Animation, Jeffrey Katzenberg, died at the age of 65. Reports have suggested that the famed producer suffered a heart attack at his California home early this afternoon. More on this story as it develops. Shocking news today. The CEO of DreamWorks Animation, Jeffrey Katzenberg, died today of a fatal heart attack in his California home. He was only 65 years old. More on this story as it develops.